I'm not gonna lie, I kind of gave up on looking good for the video. What time is it? Look at my bed. Why does my pillow look yellow? Maybe because it is yellow. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the bed sheets on. I just washed them. So let's get into today's trade recap. What is going on? It is a Monday. If you probably go on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, everybody probably won today. Makes my win feel a little less special, but whatever. But let's talk about bias because I was like always, I was adamant on, well, not always, but today I was really adamant on longs. I wanted to see price action continue to the upside. Currently, I want to see price action reverse continue to the downside. We'll go into that in a minute. But starting off on the higher time frames of what? Oh, and by the way, I didn't post a trade journal yesterday because, to be honest, I really didn't know what to post. I was gonna post a backtesting video, but I didn't end up backtesting. I think Sundays are some of those days where I may not post. Depends, but every you know Monday to Saturday I'll be posting for the most part. But actually getting into the day, I guess we can start off on the daily time frame. Starting off on the daily time frame, we had these previous day highs. This was actually my daily draw, call it whatever you want, higher time frame draw. On the 4 hour time frame, we ended up forming a bullish SMT down here. Didn't really, use that as any significance, but I still wanted to acknowledge it. When coming into the trading day, we marked out our highs, specific highs for anybody that's curiously marked out. These highs right here, bang, 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 and then we'll go down on the hourly. So chart wasn't all crazy clustered and messy. It was pretty simple. Just marked out any significant swing highs, and these as well. These obviously were previous day highs. So going down to the hourly, what ended up happening? So on the hourly market open, we ended up continuing back to the downside, taking out these hourly lows right here and here. We ended up forming an SMT, 15-minute SMT. You can see that bombaclat formed a 15-minute SMT right here after taking out these lows, or something like that. My bad, I'm kind of just lost right now. Wait a second. Yeah, we did it. We formed a 15-minute SMT. It was, oh, there you go. 15-minute SMT. And that's when, after taking out this internal as well, that's when we're actually looking to continue to the upside. I'm sure some people shorted this, obviously. Looking to continue down to these probably London lows. But this, to me, on the lower time frames, looked like a power of three. Obviously, higher time frame power of three, and power of three in general typically allows us to hold for higher RR. But I do have a consistency rule, which is why I'll get into a second. In a second, why I didn't end up holding till these highs. I would have overtaken my last trade's profit, would have messed up the consistency rule, had to make more. I'm not really trying to make more. I know it's not about the profit targets or profit or whatever the case is, dollar amount. We're trading just to trade. But yeah. So that's when we scaled down to lower time frame. Forget the 5 minute because we didn't use that. But 1 minute right here, we have this SMT. Pretty simple. You guys know my entry by now. You guys know my full model. If you don't know my full model, I've already said this. If I ever sell a course, or not course, mentorship, it kind of be just to like help people one-on-one stuff. Because, bro, you could literally go on my channel. My entire model, my development of my model, everything is there. So SMT took out internal change of state of delivery. This was an actual change of state of delivery, not a micro change of state of delivery to the upside. That didn't showcase today. So ended up just taking the regular market order change of state of delivery. And due to consistency rule, just look to target these internal highs, but I still wanted to see price action continue higher. If I wanted, I could have held a little bit more or held right below that my previous day profit target. So probably held around here. whatever that, but that would have been a fixed dollar amount that would have been outside of my model, and I already went over that. I'm not trying to trade outside of my model regardless, because whether you're making money outside of your model or losing money outside of your model, it's outside of your model. You are building bad habits that, you're refining the habitual habit in order to trade outside of your model. Don't do that regardless of whether you need to make money or whether you're losing money. Continue to trade within your model all the time. And I'll also provide clarity as well. I'm so heavy on the clarity stuff because that's what I'm focusing on within my trading right now. So only look to target these highs. Lower RR trade today. Only a 1.3, 1.4. Doesn't really matter. My target is whatever internal is, and price of course ran for an extra 2R to those previous day highs, which was a perfect take profit. And that's when, if I would have missed this long, I still would have been within this short position right now. We would have been able to see, hey, what would happen with this. But if I would have missed this long to the upside, I would have looked to take the short on ES. Micro change state delivery to the downside. SMT took out internal. Looking to target these internal lows down here. I'm still bearish on price action, so I still want to see price action trade toward these internal lows. However, we did take out this first internal, so we wouldn't really need to. But if I were within this trade, I'd be holding regardless TP or SO until these lows right here. That was today's trading day. It was a pretty simple trading day. I mean, change of state delivery was pretty obvious. A lot of people got long as the upside, caught the continuation. Looking to target that daily high. Super confident in this trade position. Confidence, execution, everything about this trade was a 10 out of 10. This was a very textbook. I mean, it's pretty very obvious draw, obvious, so 10 out of 10 on the confidence and execution. 10 out of 10 trading day as a whole. What could have made it better if we had 550K top step accounts and would have executed and held all the way until this previous day high, making $7,000 in a single day, and then would have shorted, risking another $1,000, making another $5,000, so $12,000 on the trading day. And then having 4 more winning days of over $200, but probably making more money then because there's no consistency rule. So I don't know what the point of consistency rule is on these firms, but whatever. But yeah, so that's today's trade recap. Good trading day. Let's trade tomorrow. Okay, love you guys. Peace.